Hi everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. I saw in my stats that you all really seem to love priest decks for some reason. So here I am today again with another priest deck, but this time it's not a slow deck, it's not control, it's an aggro priest, like a shadow priest with the dark bishop Benedictus. Just a lot of early game, a lot of death rattles that deal damage to the opponent's face. So you kind of want to just tempo all your stuff out. Use the Undying Allies one to give your Undeads Reborn. This one is a very cool one to deal 5 damage to your enemy hero. It's Dredge. If you find an undead minion on the bottom 3, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. And you get like a good stats on board, plus 5 damage face in a lot of cases, because there's usually at least 1 or 2 undeads on the bottom, because the whole deck is almost only undead. I've tried it a little bit this morning because I wasn't sure if this list could actually beat Frost DK, but I did manage to go like, I think 50-50 or slightly positive against them, because the needle early on with some of the spells is really good to deal with their early board. Plus you can push a lot of damage as well, add a lot of pressure that they're gonna have to deal with. So it's kind of like a race to see who kills faster. And I think this deck definitely can win the race. So I think we should just queue a few games and see how it goes. And I will try to explain the mulligan and stuff as we go as well. I have only played like 2 or 3 games with this deck, so I don't know exactly what the correct mulligan is. I'm just gonna do this based on feeling a little bit. Okay, we have a game. Let's see. Against Death Knight. Okay, so that's what I was talking about earlier. I face a lot of Frost DK. I also face a decent amount of blood. So it's gonna depend a little bit on what they are. This spell is very good against Frost, but I don't think I want to keep it. But it does deal 2 damage to all enemies. And if an undead died after your last turn, so either if your opponent traded one, or you kill it off on this turn, you can deal 4 damage to everything, including their face, including all the minions. So it's actually like a pretty good AoE against Frost DK. But I don't think we want to keep it that much. And it's also a bit unfortunate that we're going second in this matchup. So I'm just going to try keeping a 1-drop. Hope it sticks. If we can hit face, the Deceptor on 2 will draw us a spell. So let's see how this goes. I think for now we're gonna ignore it, this egg. And we are just playing the minion out. Now we kind of just hope they don't have a clear on this one. So that means we can use the Deceptor. Yeah, it looks like it. So here we are hitting the face and drawing a spell. Now we don't have any undeads on the board yet, but we will next turn. And once they trade an undead off, this spell will cost 1, so you draw 2 cards for 1 mana, which is obviously pretty good. We might want to use this already. Just get some stuff out. And we we just push face, I think. Okay, it looks like opponent is trading at the moment. That's what we like to see. That means we can just keep pushing the face. They are taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, you have to kill that one off first. Alright, you take an additional 1 mana. Not 1 mana, 1 damage. But they did do that. But as you can see here, they are getting low. We're not killing this off, so I think what we can do is just play more boards and hit the face. If they kill any of these off, which I think they should, this one will deal 4 damage to everything. Or this one, we can draw a lot of cards. We can kind of just choose what we want to do. Okay, it looks like they are going for a trade. 2 trades. Oh, they're actually dead. Okay, that's what we like to see here, guys. You see, because of the reborn spell, they took an additional 6, like they took 6 damage instead of the 3 from the death rattle. Plus they have to keep trading the minions as well. The minion is 4 attack. It's not that easy to deal with it. And we did it here on turn 3, but you can also, for example, if you have like a 3-cost card and a 1-cost card, you can also maybe consider doing it on turn 4 and just combine it with the 2 so your board is like really sticky. But here, 1 minion was enough to just end it already. So we're gonna do 1 or 2 more games because the games go really fast with this deck. That's cool because you don't always want to queue a game and it will take like 20-30 minutes. I mean, some people enjoy it. I occasionally like it, but sometimes you just want to go like really fast. And then you queue some good old aggro. We have a curve and I'm just gonna keep it. I don't know if they are Frost or Blood. I just gonna assume they're Frost because everyone is. And against Frost, you just want to play on 1, basically. Okay. Do they have something? Body bagger. That could be Frost, it could be Blood. It could be both, actually. Just ignore it for now. This card works really well with grave digging because this dies after it attacks. So I can trade something or I can push face. This dies and I can draw 2 cards for 1 mana. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna trade that because we don't want to be too much behind on board. So we trade this. We draw 2 cards. And we might just play another one. And then next turn we can, for example, just play the 3 and the 1. It's a bit of a battle for board now. We want to avoid taking too much damage face. Okay. Some things we can do here. For example, 1, 2, 3. We could like ping here and use the spell on it, so we still push some damage face. Or we just ignore the minion and go this and this. That might even be better, you know what? Let's just do this and try to push face. We don't want the game to go on for too long, right? Because they're gonna have all the freeze cards and pushing a lot of damage with their minions, and they have good stuff like in the mid-range part of the game, and we don't really that much. So I mean, we do, but we have to draw it. And like here, for example, you kind of want to just go as fast. You want to play all these things. Bam, bam, bam. Hit them in the face. They are going to trade it. So they will take this 3 at least. Oh wait, they're actually Blood. I wasn't sure because of they had like the early location into like all the board stuff. It could have been Frost as well, but it's Blood, so we're not worried that much anymore now about dying. So maybe we can just take our time a bit more. Let's kill this already. We have to get through the taunts eventually anyway. Probably the best way to win against Blood DK is like play Undying Allies and have a lot of Death Rattle stuff on the board. So even if they clear, there will be at least like a respawn on the board that they can't deal with. What died last turn? Something died for sure. Oh shit, I wasn't undead. Well, it's fine because this is what we were gonna play anyway. Because we don't have any other place really. Because we don't want to have this on board when they have a lot of minions. Because we're gonna take the face damage. But that was just a bit unlucky. Oh, this is very unlucky. This is definitely not something we want to see on the board. Because now they're gonna heal for 8. And we don't really have any way of dealing with this thing. Yeah, I actually don't have anything. And they have lethal. So it's actually unlucky. Time to go. This is like one of the worst matchups you can queue. So it's not weird that we didn't win it. And it also shows kind of the contrast between the first game and this one. Because, you know, Frost DK can't heal. So you can just keep pushing everything face and put them so low that like almost all your top decks can be lethal. But I guess Blood DK you can't do that because they just have so much heal, so much removal that it's like really hard to win the matchup. And the best way to do that is by having a lot of Death Rattle stuff on board, but that wasn't really the hand I had. Okay, Druid, now that's interesting. I haven't played against many Druids recently. So I'm gonna assume it's a OTK Druid, like ramp. We might want to keep the allies. I'm not sure about this mulligan, because you also... Now maybe don't keep it, because we want to go as fast as possible, right? We want to have a 1-drop, a 2-drop. We don't find it here. But at least this is probably still better. Okay, give me a 1-drop, please. It is a Renatal, so it's definitely ramp, right? They shouldn't be doing anything here. I'm not really doing anything either. I'm gonna play this out anyway, like tempo it. I don't get the spell, but I think it's important to have minions on the board at this point. And just keep pushing damage. This one. So if they kill this, at least it's another guaranteed 3 damage. Same for this one and this one. So we can push. They kind of want to ramp, I think. Yeah. So we can ping this and play the corporal, and they're gonna take a lot of damage. Next turn they can take another 11. If I play the location, it's 12. Plus the hero power is 14. There's the Guff. Undying. Maybe we do that next turn. So then we have those two with the Undying. Okay, let's play this and this now. Because that's gonna push more damage than just a hero power. They have to clear this. So if they have it, they should go for Scales of Onyxia here. They take 3 damage. They don't have it. Okay, they do get some extra armor. But they'll still take some damage here. Oh yeah, that was a bit of an order. Maybe he should have done that first. But anyway, we go this, this. And even if they clear it, they're gonna respawn. So these are 12 damage just from Death Rattles. Okay, they are ramping. Let's see. What are they gonna do about this though next turn? They could go Scales of Onyxia or Onyxia, but that doesn't stop them from taking all this face damage. I can't really kill anything off. Let's draw a card. That works. So much damage here. Okay, and now if they kill something, this will deal 4 next turn. So that means I can have 4 damage plus 2 from the hero power is 6. Plus, like, all of this is still here. Yeah, some skills and a taunt on it. Even with all this, I feel like they are still kind of close to dying. How are we doing this? No, we don't really want to kill this off ourselves. So we could go this. This deals 4. This is still here, and we play this. Could have like given a Death Rattle or Reborn, but let's see. This is 3 damage. I don't think that's enough. Oh my god, actually enough. Because now they can heal for 10 and we do not have lethal at the moment. That's not lethal either. So we're just gonna have to keep pushing, because now they can heal for 10. They're gonna be at 15. They can have 5 armor from Astalor. Which I think they are going to play. If they don't, they might end up dying still, so they're gonna be at 20 now. So trading. And I deal 10. I deal 15 at the moment. Oh my god, this could be lethal. If there's an undead on the bottom of the deck. Oh my god, there isn't. There is no undead on the bottom of my deck, and it would have been lethal. Oh no. Oh no. Now we actually have a bit of a problem. Oh, that is so sad. I think we have to kill this, but we're healing him. Imagine if there wasn't undead and we just had lethal instantly. No, I guess they found something really good. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's probably just lethal for them then. Goes dormant. Ah. Okay, so they're not going for an OTK. This is kind of killing me as well, just a bit slower. Yeah, like, I don't really see a way, so let's just go to the next game. And let's see if we can at least get a 50-50. This was kind of unlucky, guys, because I feel like we should have won that game. And the fact that there was no undead on the bottom of this game, of my deck, that was just mega unlucky, because we would have won on the spot if there was. Okay. Shaman. Okay, let's do this. I think I only keep 1 3-drop. Maybe we really want to have like a 1 or 2, like keep the curve going a little bit. Top decking a 1 would be really great here, like the egg, for example, or even just the weapon, the needle, and set it up is not bad. Oh my god, it's Murloc. I didn't expect to face Murloc, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna instantly destroy it. And from now on, we're gonna just start curving. Because we have a 2, we have a 3, we have a 4, so it didn't really matter to keep the coin or not. That's fine. This is gonna be very good against them as well, I suppose. Oh, this is a bit annoying. Now I can't take a trait. Oh, this is actually fine. Like, we can do this. This, draw a spell, and just not hit yet with the 5/5. And if we top deck a 1 cost minion, we can go Undying Allies with one of the 3 drops and a 1. Nothing can stop us, oh my god. So we're gonna need this undead thing to proc. I think we have to try and keep the board here. There is an undead. This is going. Next turn we will have the AoE dealing 4 because I assume either they trade it or I can kill it off. They're actually not trading. I kind of have a problem here. I can deal 4, which is not enough. And if I hit here, it doesn't kill this one. But we do have to do this. And oh my god, now it's very scary because if they have any more buffs, I'm not gonna be able to trade this. And they can kill me. Yeah. I think it's gonna be very hard, this one. Kill this off, draw some cards. But I don't have taunts. So unless I find a way of dealing with stuff, I really cannot. I guess they have lethal. Do they have bloodlust as well? Yeah. Oh god, guys. This was not a game we were supposed to lose. I don't think so. But it's okay. We don't give up. We don't give up. I know we can win games with it. I believe. Okay, waiting for a game. And we have a game. Yes. This is the last game of the video, so we better win it. Because if we don't, that's gonna be like really, really sad. Rogue. Okay. I guess we can beat Rogue. I think we do not keep the needle. Oh, well, we got it back anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have something that is a bit like a plan. I don't know how good it is, but what if, depending on our top deck, but what if we go needle on 1? On 2, we see what our top deck is. On 3, we can go Undying Allies and play these 2 with the coin. So we have a very sticky board. Okay, bit of a change of plan now. Because we can do it with Banshee instead. Jackpot, sure. Just doing this. And next turn we're gonna make a sticky board. It's actually fine. They put a lot of stuff into it already. Paladin secret. If that's galloping, we are going to proc it this turn. Yeah, I don't think we draw this turn. I wanna start making some boards. Is it? It is galloping. But here we go. And like some of this will die anyway, or I trade it off. So this card will still be one next turn. And if needed, I can combine it with the needle. Yeah, that is probably going to be the plan. Crap. Yeah, something. Foulfire. Okay, so they're gonna take 3 more damage. And I'm gonna have a lot of draw. Okay, there you go. If they don't kill this off, I will play the location and buff it and draw more. Okay, so they're taking 3 more damage. That's fine. They're not really doing that much yet. Except emoting. I guess they're a bit annoyed at taking all this face damage. I think I'm just going to set up the location here and ping somewhere. Maybe face. Because we can use the mines here on this one anyway and it will die. Bash, sure. Double bash. Okay, so they're gonna get that back on the contraband stash. Oh, I actually do not have any minions to play. So they have 1 concoction. Oh, they have some card draw. That's annoying. I was just gonna say they don't have many cards in hand, right? So maybe if they just have a bad hand, we can slowly get back. But it doesn't look like we're allowed to draw anything. Just push a bit more, I guess, because we're not drawing anything here. And whenever they play Contraband Stash, they're gonna get 6 more armor from the bashes. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage too. This is definitely a raise. Okay, let's see if it's objection. It is. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here. I'm like kind of close, but not close enough. Oh no, now it's kind of over, I think. Unless it doesn't bash me. It does. We die on a contraband stash, I think. Oh, this is sad. Wait. And we re-queue. We're not giving up. I know we can do better. Okay, another druid. Maybe we can redeem ourselves. I'm just going to keep the Undying Allies because I think it's very strong to give our stuff reborn. We just have to find some good minions for it. We can actually do this on one, but I don't know how good that's gonna be. Not sure we want to have the egg on board as a reborn because they might just never proc it. I think I'll just play it like this and then we can play the location on it because I don't think they will ever clear it now. Okay. By the way, I'm not trading. I'm going face here. If they trade it, I have grave digging for one, so I can draw some cards. But I think they are just mostly looking for a ramp here. Okay, they didn't have ramp. Also didn't clear my stuff. I could kill this off and just go for a draw. And kill this. And now, next turn, we can decide if we want to go Undying Allies with this one and this one, which I think is pretty strong. They don't have the ramp yet for this turn, so next turn they're probably gonna go Nourish Ramp. Because we know they have that in hand. Get some more ramp. But then the question is just gonna be what happens after the ramp. Do they have like lots of armor and removal stuff, or if they whiff a little bit, we can just try and push lethal. And this one. So now they both have reborn. If they ramp here, they're gonna take some damage for sure. But they're at 10 mana and I'm at 5, so that's a bit of a problem for me as well. How do we do this? What's the best way? Just try and push as much as I can. There's some undeads. This one. This here, this here. Another one here. And now they have to clear. This is 15 damage plus death rattles. Oh, they're drawing cards. Maybe they don't have it clear. Or is that too much copium? Oh, they don't have it. They're dead. Are they dead? I need to think. Yeah, they're mega dead. Not mega dead, but dead at least. Okay, nice. We won a game. Good. It was a bit scary at some point because like we can make a board, but the ramp to 10 mana like instantly was quite scary. But they did take enough damage to die. So guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here with this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not an archetype of priest that's been like played a lot at the moment. I do think it's very fun, and it can compete with Frost DK especially, I think. But for some reason I didn't really face it that much on ladder right now. But if you are interested, if you like playing aggro, if you like playing priest as well, like give it a try. Like the games are fast, so you'll see fast enough if it works for you or if it doesn't. And thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.